My sister stabbed me over a video game. We were all in grade school at the time, and my mom was a teacher at this little grade school, and me and my two siblings, we were all 3 years apart. I was probably fifth or sixth grade. My sister was like second or third, and then my brother was like a preschooler. And my mom had just bought, for those of you who remember the era of the Nintendo DS, were amazing because they had like a touch screen on the bottom and a screen on the top. So you could play the Nintendo DS games or the original Nintendo games for the little Game Boy, original Nintendo portable games. I don't remember what they were called, but we would always take turns playing. I think it was Super Mario. We would always take turns playing. My mom does a typical like gets in the car, has to grab a couple things from the grocery store, but not a full list, so she's going to leave us in the car. And we're like, yeah, we got you. Yeah, I'm sitting shotgun. My brother and sister are in the two captain's chairs in the back of our minivan, and my mom runs into the store. We were all very competitive because, you want to get to the next level of Mario or whatever you're playing. Like, you always want to reach the highest level. Even if you die, you want to get as far as you go before your sibling gets a chance at it. And we were like any other siblings. We would take turns. The rule was if you died, you had to give it to the next sibling. And we just went youngest to oldest in that rotation. Well, me being the oldest sibling, I died much earlier than I anticipated. So I just quick started a new game and start playing it. My little brother was so young, he didn't even catch it. But my sister goes, "Did you start a new game?" And she starts trying to, crawl over the seat and grab the game from me. And I'm like, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't." I tried to deny it. Well, she caught me already, right? So I'm playing the DS with one finger. I'm playing the DS with one hand, trying to keep her back. And as I'm pushing her back, she stops fighting. So I just think she's done, and I go back to playing. Well, I'm turned to the side like this, and I have my one hand down on our center console. I just got done fighting with my sister over the DS. I think it's done and over, and I'm telling you, no screaming or crying on her part, just out of nowhere, I just feel, phoom, and suddenly my finger is just throbbing, and I look down, and there is a pencil lodged in my finger, and I'm like, what the hell? Like in my brain, in my head as a middle schooler, I remember, like I vividly remember this day because I'm like, holy shit, I looked down and there's a mechanical pencil sticking out of my finger. To this day, I have a scar. I know of course, it's my middle finger only fitting, but there's a scar right there. If you can't see it, maybe we'll do a recap on this Sunday with my sister. But she stabs me, and I was literally in such shock that there was a pencil sticking out of my finger. Like I said, still have a scar to this day. She just grabs the DS, starts a new game, and keeps playing. And then now, obviously, once I took the pencil out of my finger, I reacted, and we got in a big fight, and we were fighting. We were like wrestling in the back of the van by the time my mom got back, and of course, the DS was taken away from us from that point. But just one of my favorite stories, and I don't remember why I don't know why it's such a vivid memory from childhood, other than the shock factor of she just stabbed me, and I was like, oh my, you just stabbed me! Like this is like prison rules over a Nintendo DS, like. And from that day on, I guess point proven because I never tried to slide a game past my siblings ever again. I got to tell the good stories about my siblings and video game related stuff that we'll get to later down the line. But that one definitely a good headliner over the DS. Stabbed over a Nintendo DS, unbelievable. But me and my siblings were actually, when we were younger, we were super close because we moved from Kentucky. We moved from Ohio to Kentucky, and we were all we really had. We were the new kids at school, and my brother was my youngest brother was kind of too young to notice, but me and my sister were definitely very tight when we first moved down there because it was like all we had to hang out with was our parents, grandparents, and each other. And the reason I'm bringing that up is just because as I got older into high school and college, I just kind of got away from hanging out with my siblings. And now that I'm in my mid-20s, we're tighter than ever. And I know that not everybody comes from a perfect family, and everyone's got a little bit of dysfunction, right? That's part of life. That's part of your family. But if you do have, especially siblings who are in your life and they want to have that relationship with you, make the most of it. Because when all those friends that you think you have and all, whatever you're doing, when all that stuff goes away and you're at your lowest points, your family are the ones that are always there for you, especially your siblings. So Brooke and Wayne, my younger sister and brother, I just hope you guys know how much I love you and so thankful that we've gotten close again now that we're all in different stages of life as we've gotten older. I think, like I said, growing up, you just tend to bicker and fight because you're going through all those changes of age and life that happen. And then it's like you hit your mid-20s or college, you all are in like college or high school, and you start to look around like, oh, damn, this motherfucker's dope. Damn, my siblings are cool. So So just really thankful for them. Whoa. Like I said, my family will always be the best content that I have. No offense to my friends, but my family's just, they're goated, and I love them to death. So, Brooke and Wayne, love you guys. Thankful for you. And we'll have a lot more sibling family episodes coming soon. So, just like I said, just scratching the surface with the Nintendo DS stabbing. And like I said, if you can see the scar, let me see if I can get close enough. Oh, I can take this with me. If I can get close enough without ripping my. Hang on. See it? Right there. Right there. That's a stabbing. That's where the stabbing took place. That middle finger. Legendary. So I always flick people off with this hand so they know. It's coming from me and my sister, motherfuckers. So that's today's episode. Hope everybody's well, and like I said, we'll be back soon. Talk to Tom. Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more. See no more. I was riding around town thinking to myself, is it gonna